What's going on, guys? It's Swimsy here, and in today's Warframe video, I'm going to show you two ways on how to guarantee the Entrati Lanthorn material. Now, the first way, you have to do a certain mission and you're guaranteed at least one Entrati Lanthorn per mission. The other way guarantees you multiple Entrati Lanthorns depending on what enemies you kill. I'm going to go over these two ways on how to get this material. Before we get started, if you did like this video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, as all of that stuff helps me out. Also, thank you all so much for the continued support on my videos. It truly does mean a lot to me. If there's anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos, please let me know down below. That being said, let's get into it. Alright, so the first way you can guarantee get at least one Entrati Lanthorn is by doing these Netracell missions. This is the first way to guarantee get at least one Entrati Lanthorn per mission. Now, this mission is very difficult, so make sure you bring along a good build. If you are a beginner or a low-level player, then I highly recommend you check out my second way on how to farm Entrati Lanthorns. But pretty much what you do is complete this mission, and during the mission you have to break a material, and you're guaranteed to get at least one Entrati Lanthorn. So let's enter the anchor hold, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so we need to acquire 4 key glyphs, which we have to go to all 4 points on this map, and we have to collect all of these. Now, this is a lot easier if you do it with a squad. I'm doing it solo just to show you guys what to do. I've been inflicted with 4 debuffs, so it's going to make this mission a lot harder than usual. We are just going to go and search for these terminals. Now, you have to hack at least 3 terminals to then find the vault. So let's quickly do that. Let's quickly go to these white points on the map. And let's hack. Going through. There we go. There is one. Just proceed through the mission as usual. Go to all 3 of these terminals and hack them. There we go, that's number 2. Every time you search a terminal, the Netracell search radius gets narrowed. You might as well hack all 3 terminals, just so you know where the vault location is. There we go, it's auto-hacked for me. And now we know exactly where the Netracell is. Alright. Kill enemies to lower the doors. Alright, now, since we are 66% of the way there, we have to destroy a Necromite. Once we destroy the Necromite, we will be able to continue on with the mission. So we just got to kill more enemies now. There we go. These enemies are kind of tough, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, if you are a new player, I would highly recommend you try the other way. So I've got an endgame way, which is very difficult, and I've also got a easier way that can guarantee get you more, depending on if your luck is good or not. Now, if you do have a resource booster, then it will help a lot more. But yeah, you don't need one. It is not needed, but it will help you get more if you are needing more. So just keep that in mind. If you do have a resource booster, then it will help out a lot more. If you have a resource drop chance booster for the second way, then it will help as well. Netracell's at 10%. Keep powering through. There we go. The Netracell is now good to loot. So we have to interact with this. So go around here, all the way up, destroy this bit here. And you are guaranteed an Entrati Lanthorn. I have a resource booster, so that is why I got 2. But this is the first way on how to guaranteed get at least 1 Entrati Lanthorn. Now let's move on to the second way on how to get some. The second method I have found to be able to get Entrati Lanthorns is by doing either normal missions, non-steel path, or bounties. Now, you can choose any mission you really want to, it doesn't really matter, but you are looking for necromechs. Necromechs drop at least 1 Entrati Lanthorn. Now, if you have a booster, it would be more. I have gotten roughly 2 to 3 per drop. They don't drop always, but it is an easier way to get a ton of Entrati Lanthorns without doing the harder missions. I'm just going to start the alchemy. I like the alchemy missions. I personally enjoy these a lot more than survivals, just because you don't have to worry about your life support. And even though this mission is long and tedious, we are just waiting for those necromechs to spawn. If you haven't played the alchemy mission before, you just want to kill enemies and pick up the elements that are shown on that ball right there. So we are looking for electricity and cold to make magnetic. And you want to throw them at where it is meant to go. So you want to throw them at the ball and it'll build up that charge. If you get a heat one, you can throw it at enemies and deal heat damage. It will not ruin the main objective, so just keep that in mind. They're a free way of dealing extra damage as well. You just want to keep doing the mission as normal until you hear a beeping sound. I have found the most luck on getting Entrati Lanthorns with this method through playing alchemy over survivals. Survivals have had a good chance as well, but the only thing that doesn't work is mirrored defenses. Necromechs don't spawn on mirrored defenses, so just keep that in mind. The only mission you want to avoid is the mirrored defense. Alright, so that beeping right there is a necromech spawning. So from what I've read, these little guys right here, the rogue culverins, they can actually spawn the necromechs, and the necromechs are what you want to kill. So let's just quickly annihilate this one. And there we go. 2 Entrati Lanthorns. You can get between 1 to 3. Now, I ran a booster, that is why I got 2. You can get 2 to drop. You can get 3 to drop. And with the booster, that would mean 6. So it is pretty much RNG based. If you have good luck or just keep grinding at it, you will eventually get the target you need. So here we go. This guy is calling one in. We'll let him call one in. And then there we go. Now, it is not a guaranteed chance, this method, so just keep that in mind. But you just want to kill this guy as quickly as possible. Wow, okay. So kill him as quickly as possible. At that time, he did not give me any Entrati Lanthorns, but as I said, this one is more RNG based. If you want to do the harder mission to guarantee get 1 every time, then you can. But this one is pretty good and pretty simple for new players. You can do it steel path. I don't think there's any extra rewards. So if you do it steel path, I don't think you get extra Entrati Lanthorns. So when farming for the Entrati Lanthorns, make sure to do it on just standard missions. Don't try steel path. You can if you really want to, but I don't really see a point considering it's just going to make the mission harder. But that is up to you. Oh, this one's an Eximus. Make sure you kill the Necromech, and he will give you Entrati Lanthorns. Well, that is the video, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Overall, this video shows you the 2 best ways to farm Entrati Lanthorns to actually progress through Warframe. If there's anything I can improve on, anything you want to see in future videos, please let me know down below. Apart from that, thank you all so much for watching. It's been Swim, guys. Later.